Hello there and welcome back to Corey Loses for our continuation of the Fall of the Republic preview playthrough as the Galactic Republic. In the last episode we were focusing on taking out the Techno-Union planets down here, and we're going to continue with that. So there is only a bit left in week 10, and then we're going to be able to start building Venators. One thing I unfortunately learned is that for some reason in the build that I started this playthrough on, the missions, when the stockpile mission completes, it actually crashes the filters. So we're going to need to stay below 25,000 credits for the remainder of the playthrough. I guess I might be able to change that. So I'll take a look at that after the episode's recorded. But for now, I guess we're just going to spend our money. So I'll start by getting I'm Invincible back here, and then we won't go above next week. Let's also get some of that. And so yeah, at the start of week 11, we should get the research for Venators. That bug is one that has been fixed during the beta. I forgot it was a thing. I'm not sure if it was a thing that we even noticed, or if I just started this playthrough when I was like halfway through the missions. But either way, we'll wait for it to roll over into week 11. And I coded in all the patron Venators and stuff because we were going to be getting the research this week. It's time for the Republic forces to get our own capital ships to combat the Separatist forces. With proper funding, we can develop something. We can develop a destroyer able to handle anything they can throw at us. So that's going to be begin research, Venator destroyer, and after that, I'll start building some of these guys. And I'm probably going to build the Victory as well. Usually, you can't get that until era, or the second era, which is technically era 3. But I do want to make sure we get a chance to use all the units there.
Invasion commencing.
Because I'm not sure how long the playthrough will actually end up going. It's possible to turtle more, it's possible to speed through more. Air selection will be a thing soon, but until then, yeah.
There we go. Choose your reinforcements.
Alright, well, we know what
I'll be there.
we're going to be doing here.
Acknowledged. Unit capacity.
Just what I needed. I'm hardly breaking
Is it just what I need here?
Starting kill sweep.
But yeah, so brief update on the beta for those of you who are not currently taking part in it. We've had quite a few people download. I think it's over 1,000, which is a lot for a beta that is based on something like GitHub, which is not the easiest for people to get into, but the point of the beta is to have the version control that GitHub offers. So it will be up on the Steam Workshop soon, but J1s? Yes. Okay, I was gonna fly Obi-Wan over there, so I guess we're just gonna have to get the Juggernaut to go for that. But ATTE, Mace, and we'll get 2 more companies of clones. Here, get out of the way of the Juggernaut. Ah.
Unit destroyed.
Oh well. Alright, let's get in there now.
more trouble.
Obi-Wan and Mace over there. Ant has actually been working on Republic VO now. He started like the day after the playthrough started. So a lot of that stuff, like Mace sounding like Palpatine, is already gone and will be gone by the time release happens. But yeah, so with the beta, there's only been one serious bug so far, also related to the missions actually. So we're in the middle of figuring out what's going on with that. Basically what's happened is sometimes the missions are screwing with saves. So we're trying to figure out exactly what's going on with that. And we're 90% sure that we've narrowed it down to being from the missions, and I think I know what specific mission it's from, actually the accumulate mission. Alright, we might need to back off a little bit more.
Unit destroyed.
No!
Destroyed.
Alright.
What?
Well, I guess this is gonna be a clone assault now. We were splitting our stuff into 5 armies, basically, with different Jedi on command. And now we're gonna need to do that a bit more.
There is a great disturbance in the fog.
There's so many J1s there. Alright, Mace. He's just channeling all the Sith right now. Alright. If we can just hold this for the necessary amount of time. We got Obi-Wan's clones here.
I am in command.
Hello there.
Alright, so we should be about halfway through getting it to neutral.
Sensor node constructing.
I think they just have the J1s left.
Complete.
Alright, so J1s and some garrisons.
We are victorious. System control achieved. Construction complete. Building
Alright.
started. Tactical battle imminent.
Corson. You know what? Let's give it a shot. I don't know that we'll be able to hold this effectively, but do what we can. So we'll send one of the infantry squads up there. Pull out. Only got 2 of them. You know what? This is
Mining facility destroyed.
this is not going to work out for us.
System
Okay.
lost. Constructing.
I'll update Kurita. What do we got here? I will build some more defensive structures on the ground there. Arinda,
Beginning
you're gonna
construction.
get a mine for us.
Beginning construction. Building
Should get a
started.
trade port. And I guess, yeah, just a trade port. I'd like to start building the Venators as soon as that's there. I'll move our ground force organization to Duro, just so we don't have to worry about them. Because they won't get directly attacked from Duro. Where are we building
Beginning construction.
construction stuff? Alright,
Building started.
Coruscant. Defenses need to be even stronger. Upgrade one of our star bases. So it's actually you need to do 2. This
complete.
could be something.
Construction complete.
Alright, I'm actually going to save this here just in case that that mission has issues as well. I'm not sure exactly where the problem was with the other one, so just to be safe. Usually the Let's Plays are good testing, but now that I'm testing stuff that has definitely been finished or fixed, it's less useful and just more annoying. Okay. So let's just queue up
Construction complete. Construction.
another starbase. And Rendili, let's do that one as well.
Construction.
So we'll see what happens here.
Construction.
Watch what happens. Alright. Alright, I'll actually queue up some of the Venators, so we'll get Noble 6.
Unit.
Because they won't start building until after the research is done if I do it at
Complete.
Kuwait. So, you're a loony.
Production.
Queen of Naboo.
Construction complete.
And, okay, so it looks like that was fine. The rewards weren't set up yet, and I'm not sure if they're even set up still, because we are testing the other stuff with the missions, but at least we can do the other ones, and it's just as a problem specifically with Accumulate, which I'm pretty sure it is with the other problems we were experiencing. So that's fun.
Reinforcements en route.
Let's see what we can survive with this set of units.
Reinforcements en route. Current commander here.
TIE squadron here.
It's going to be difficult to use fighters in this battle, but a lot of them will respawn. So, see if we can kill the diamond before the other recusants get in range.
TIEs reporting in.
Y-wing standing by.
Orders, sir. Course set.
And that might retreat. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Here.
Our target priority is the laser cannon.
Reporting. Come about.
One of the things that is very different between Fall of the Republic and Imperial Civil War, or Thrawn's Revenge now,
What are your orders?
is that in TR, a lot of the time, if you're fighting a faction and they're trying to retreat, it can sometimes benefit you because those are units that could end up fighting another faction that you might think is more of a threat. And that's something that I do fairly regularly in TR playthroughs,
Go after
is
the stragglers.
At your command.
I've detected.
just let some stuff get away, or at least not worry about some stuff getting away. But in Fall of the Republic, because it's just the two main factions, and like the minor factions are all allied with the CIS, so as the Republic, everything you kill is a benefit,
I've got one on me. The lasers
like
are our
hands
target.
down.
Reporting.
Alright,
Bombers at the ready. The laser banks are your primary target. Target those lasers.
What are your orders? Charge laser cannons.
alright, don't worry about chasing. I don't think we're going to be able to destroy more than maybe one recusant, and I kind of don't want these guys to chase it.
Starting my run. I need help. Ah!
The lasers are our target.
Yeah,
Can't see him.
Scanner
Ah!
destroyed.
that is unfortunate. A lot of money gone. Alright, Danon fleet over to Corellia. I just don't want Corellia to get its influence drop down that much. Because it's -1 for a space battle, -2 for a land battle. And that's a good amount of, like, even if they don't take the planets, that's a good amount of my credits that I could have, that I won't have. And I assume they're going to want to retreat after they see what's coming for them.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
No, maybe not.
Reporting.
Cruiser here.
Got Democracy, Warlord, Star,
Captain here.
Dreadnoughts. Jace, I'm actually going to move to the back, so I assume they're going to want to go for him.
Your orders, sir?
CR90s, they shouldn't be as easy to hit, so I won't move them back.
Standing by. Firing turbo lasers.
Jace, I'll just get you to stay there.
Our target
Alright,
priority
now we got
is
this
the
one,
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
and this one.
Reporting in. Cruiser online. Attacking. Move to attack.
What are your orders?
Craft.
Taking fire.
Come about.
Make sure the Ultra Heavies become the primary targets,
Attacking.
I've been hit.
Ready for
with Arc 170 first.
I need help. Our target priority is the laser cannon. Got one on me. Falling out of formation.
Right, we got stuff coming in the back, so Jace, I just want to make sure you're fine. Alright,
Fire.
power to weapons, if they're going to fly straight past like that,
I'm losing.
I can't see him. I can't see him.
Reporting. Understood.
Yes, sir. Navigating.
okay. I'll take it. We are trying to push up the Pelta and the supply ship in priority a little bit, because they're going to be the ones that have the mine laying abilities, the interdiction mine laying abilities. So that'll definitely help with like stopping units from retreating, obviously, because interdictors. Military. Let's see the stats. Stats. We're down to 45, 81. Okay, so that is fairly accurate. Enough that the update time is enough to account for it, so I'm pretty sure it's still going. Banking Clan. Techno Union is the smallest for planets, but biggest, or second smallest for... Oh no, actually. Commerce Guild is the only one with a military worth that much to us right now. Obviously they're the biggest of any CIS faction other than the CIS itself right now, because the Techno Union we've built, or we've beaten down. The Banking Clan is kind of cornered. Do we have enough clone troopers? Yeah, we kind of do. If we want to attack their stuff. Yeah, especially if we use this. So
Tactical battle imminent.
forgot about that fleet. So maybe we'll get the Orinda fleet moving out, and we'll shift some of our focus to the Trade Federation with these guys. Because Cato Nemoidia is going to connect to 2 planets there. And if Volpter is going to become a production facility along with Coruscant,
Tactical battle imminent.
let's get that. And I'm definitely going to use a fair bit of artillery, because artillery is really good right now. Or actually, was this before the ground war? No, I don't think this was.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright, a few units that we didn't really see much of in the CIS playthrough, which is nice. A lot of carriers, which is actually not nice for the Praetor,
Moving to sector.
but we have enough units that have heavy use of
Understood.
lasers that it shouldn't be a problem. Dread Many is the only patron unit in this fleet, I think.
Moving. All ahead. Moving to sector. Carrack en route. Understood. Reinforcements cancelled. Moving to sector.
We want to make sure that our Praetor takes the brunt of the damage, but doesn't just die.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. Heavy cruiser standing by.
Target at maximum firepower.
Target locked.
Captain here.
Excellent shot.
Firing turbo lasers.
Bombers reporting in.
What are your orders?
Draw their
Alright, Arco 10s. You guys are going to be on anti-CC duty.
Your orders, sir.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. Ready to go, sir.
Roger. For the Empire.
So many trade-fed fighters.
Heavy cruiser standing by.
Sorry, Dread Many.
Carrack commander here. Charge laser cannons. Captain here.
Okay, you know what? We need you to
Our launchers are the primary
stay with us.
Standing by. Firepower.
I don't have as much experience dealing with auxiliaries and captors, so
Enemies in range.
I think I underestimated him. It won't be a problem now that the Praetor is going to be shooting at them, but they did cause some problems for our dreadnoughts. Argotens, you're still the best choice to go after the carriers because their fighters are a huge part of what's screwing us right now.
Eliminating
But
target.
while you're at this, you can turn around.
Heavy cruiser stepping by. Come about.
Ready, sir. Getting a target priority is the laser cannons.
What are your orders?
Alright, you can get over here. This is Clanker Killer.
Current commander here.
Alright, they're starting to take some shots from the goal in.
Roger that. Move to attack.
Target locked.
So, here, let's just focus down the carriers.
Form up.
What are your orders?
Intercepting.
So right now, we are getting kind of overwhelmed with fighters. Yeah, let's bring them in here.
Current commander here.
I'm on them.
Okay,
Stay in formation. Locking on.
once the Trade Federation and the Techno Union are integrated into us instead of into the CIS, then we'll be a bit more free to act. So we lost Dread Many and 3 regular ships. But we've kind of taken over most of their territory. Do we have anywhere else that we have a shipyard already built? Not presently. Okay, well I guess we'll get Rendili's back.
Constructing.
Volter, Coruscant. Let's get
Unit in production.
AV7, 2 AV7 to lat.
Production.
That's so there is some scripting that happens behind the scenes for some build bar stuff as we prepare for ship crew resources, and that's why sometimes you won't be able to queue up stuff well paused, because that is still being worked on. And I don't think we'll need to stick with that for it, but we'll have to see.
Beginning construction. Beginning construction.
Get that.
Building started.
I may as well rebuild the Corellian shipyard. I don't think they're going to be able to attack me from here because, well, actually no, because they can just go through. What am I? It's the entire point. Tiburon, Aridu. Okay, we might use Aridu and Tiburon to build up enough stuff to go after Sullust, as well as Naboo. And I don't want to go and blockade Mechas because then other factions can get through. But we have our heroes now, or several of our heroes now. So we have Admiral Wheeler, which is basically Obi-Wan clone. We have Admiral Yularen. We have Will of Tarkin. And there is a 4th one that I think we got. Oh, this is perfect. Should be a 4th one. Yularen, Wheeler, Tarkin, Coburn should be somewhere. But that's the problem with having so many heroes, is that they don't all show up on the hero bar. I've tried to expand this before, but it's not a thing that you can do, unfortunately. Alright, Yularen, you are going to go into this fleet. Quell. I kind of just want to let them have it, but then they're just going to focus on other places that we don't want them to get to. Because if they keep failing attacks here, it's probably better for us.
What can I do?
Okay, can we just capture this? Ooh, no.
Pour out, brothers. Closing range. Can I help? There we go.
Base is under attack. We secured an abandoned turbo laser tower.
Going in tight. Come on. Now. Stay together. Going in.
Okay, us having this is much better than them having it. Alright. It was good while it lasted.
Let's go.
With the Magnas, though... What are you doing? I don't know that we're going to be able to beat the Magnas. Yeah.
Barracks destroyed.
We got a few good defenses out of it. Without more units, I don't think we were going to be able to hold on to it long term. You've already won. Don't land more units. It's just rude.
System lost.
Alright. Balamac. Yeah, so we'll get those admirals into their fleets. Yularan, you're going to go and take charge of the Orinda campaign. Volpter... I'm just going to get Volpter to do 2 of each of those so we can build a bit faster. And then Coruscant is going to have all the heavy production. Plus Rathana down here. But let's get for Rathana... White Rose of York, Red Rose of Lancaster. So I think we'll have enough units to work with in the core and heading out of the core. If we can have Rathana and Camino's forces ready to start putting some work in, that'll be a bit more efficient.
On our way.
And
Construction complete.
here,
Construction
if we're gonna pull aggro from Kidonia Moidia, I'm just gonna combine those fleets.
complete.
Star Cruiser here.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure. So this actually goes towards Order 66 and stuff. I represent a group of senators calling ourselves the Delegation 2000. We're concerned with the direction the Republic is taking and the accumulation of power around Palpatine. His true goal has been the subjugation of the thousand worlds. He seemed to have gained some sway in the Senate, as well as the military and executive commander, so I beg of you to join our cause. I won't choose a side for a while. I do eventually want to, but I want to get some more use of our Jedi first.
Heading for coordinates. Star Cruiser here. At once.
Tactical battle imminent.
Alright. First off, I do want to build up on Aridu. So we'll get Crusader of the Republic, Path to Victory, Herald of Palpatine,
Production.
Pax Republica,
Production.
and here... Okay, nothing we can actually afford. There are a few flavor units that the sub-factions get that the main CIS doesn't. Like Dreadnought Heavy Cruisers, the Infiltrator there, Interceptor there, I think, and Marauders.
Choose your
Just to make them slightly different, have some other stuff you fight.
Right away. Roger.
reinforcements.
Moving to
Canceled.
sector. Carrack en route. Let's go. We'll be there soon. Moving out.
And let's put Resolute
Setting course.
over here.
Underway.
Get some anti-fighter. Shield of Rendili can go there. And LIC.
Moving to sector. Reporting. Charge laser cannon.
We will want to go for Palpatine's path in this one. The Order 65 route that you can take is currently not got a lot of content. It's basically just how you keep the Jedi at the moment. But each side is going to get some other unique story elements and everything as we go.
Fall out. Let's move out.
For now, the goal is just the basic story structure and the canon storyline. Because like the main thing as the Delegation of 2000 route is going to be that you hold on to your Jedi. There'll be some different heroes on each side, but that'll be relatively balanced. There'll be some additional story elements and units, but the main thing is that you get like the better ground heroes and the Jedi on the Mon Mothma route. You get the quad drive yard stuff and like Palpatine and Vader themselves on Palpatine's route, the canon route.
The lasers are our target.
Choose your
The
reinforcements.
torpedo launcher has been destroyed.
I've got them in my sight.
But now that we have access to Venators and start off with those 4, it should be a really big boon to us.
Standing by.
Coming back around for another run.
Your orders, sir.
Getting a lock.
Standing by.
Excellent shot.
Fire.
I'm not sure how much they even really have for the banking clan units. But I think we are going to leave it there for today's episode. So next time we will... Oh, let's let Palpatine have his ease. No doubt some disgruntled senators have approached you about some of their so-called concerns, possibly even the Jedi Council. It brings me great sadness to see their political maneuvering, express precedence over unity in these terrible times. No doubt with your support we could be able to win enough senators to our cause to enact the legislation needed to give myself and those with the best interests of the Republic at heart end this brutal conflict. Rishi... Alright, so that is going to do it for today's episode. Next time we will hopefully take out the Banking Clan as well as these last 2 Techno-Union planets. We should be able to start a bit of a roll here, or getting on a roll. And maybe we'll even be able to assault Sullust, which might be kind of risky because of the level 4 shipyards, but we could bring in the rest of our fleet and have just Tarkin's fleet go through Mustafar, Praetorland, and Utapau. Either way, thanks again for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series so far and looking forward to the release of the mod as it is coming up soon. And hope to see you next time. Bye.